Let's get in Rohit Srivastava. Rohit, we have finally snapped the 14-day gaining streak that we have been seeing. Does Nifty charts indicate any more downside from here on level, or this is just a temporary blip that we are looking at?
Yeah, so my thought is that the Nifty is uh, sort of, done with this move for the time being. September typically brings in some volatility into markets, and you also have the US election season, which creates a lot of noise as well into October. So this is going to be a slightly more difficult period. We are going to try and judge whether this just ends up being a 1 to 2 day correction or something a little bigger. I'll not rule out something bigger at this point of time. It does look, at least looking at Bank Nifty, that there could be further weakness. So we are keeping our odds open, for a further correction on the downside.
There is a possibility for further correction, Rohit. What could be the level on the downside? Is there a floor that you have in mind? Can 25,000 be broken in a quick fashion?
So it's possible. Say I'm not right now not saying it's a certainty. The next 2-3 days may put a further clarity on, that we are going to break 25,000 or go much lower than that. The next meaningful support comes in around 24 581, or around the 24,700, I would say 24,740. So that is slightly below 25,000. 25,000 itself, though, is a good support. So that would be the first level I think everybody's going to eye. Once you break 25, then we are open to many more possibilities.
PSU and PSU Bank and IT are looking very weak in the trade. Do you on charts? How much of downside are you seeing more on these sectors specifically?
Yeah, so I would have thought it's pretty limited. For example, the weekly support for the PSU Bank Index comes in at around 6839. We are currently at 6889. So that's not really much, not more than 1% on the downside. Will that level break? Slightly hard to say. It held the last time. We were at that level almost in April, May, from where it rallied, and then now once again we are at a similar level. So we would like to believe that it will hold. That means there will be limited downside to the PSU Bank Index, but there is that little bit, half to 1%. I think downside does exist over here.
On that note, we let you go. Thanks for that quick chat about how the market is looking. So not ruling out the possibility of a downtick on the markets, but